Hello. Today we're talking about one of my favorite subjects. Hi, it's Linda again, talking about the fact that words have power. And I did write about this in my book, and I quote from my book, Swords. In how you work, live, and play with others, choose your words carefully so that you're not going to trigger someone else's emotional wounds. With the word sword, SWORD is the word word. So swords and words can be used for good or not so good. You decide how you're going to use your words. I used to think I was real big smarty pants because I was sarcastic and I could just send those zingers in. And then I realized all the damage I was doing. Enough of that. And even in our words, we're talking about, oh, it's been a crazy year and this is all crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's try to not use that word. The more we call things crazy, the more crazy we get. And we've had quite sufficient crazy, don't you think? Like enough already. Years ago, I played a game with my sisters. I have an older sister, younger sister. And we were at the cottage together. And I said, I don't know what possessed me. I never know. What were you called? What are all the awful things you were ever called in your life? Oh my goodness, in two languages, French and English, out it came. Lazy was mine. Paresseuse, it was on my report card. Maybe that's why I'm a bit of a workaholic, is because I wanted to counter that. They accused me of being lazy, and I wasn't lazy by any means. And all kinds of other names that we've been called. Think about those and how much it hurt your feelings. It's a fun game to play with your family because we were called a lot of things by, parents, brothers, sisters, other people around you. I don't even want to name all the things I was called. There's a story that I like to tell when I'm giving talks that's related to this. There was a child that was using nasty words and talking about people. And the parent said, find a bucket of nails and a hammer and bring it back. And the child did. He said, now see that wooden fence over there? Go pound all those nails in. The child did. Came back with an empty bucket and a hammer. The parent said, now go pull all those nails out of the wooden fence. Child came back with a full bucket and a hammer. He said, now look at the fence. All those holes still remain. They're like the nasty words that you say to people, or that you say to yourself. Don't put any holes in your heart. We don't need that. Don't put holes in anybody else's heart. You can say sorry, but it's not going to fix it. Another piece that I like to talk about is complaints. Complaints are loaded with words. And I give people elastics. I was doing an interview on Rogers TV years ago when my book first came out, actually, and I gave them elastics. And one of the hosts, Roulade, she said, "Oh, great! Now I have to count my complaints." I said, "That's a complaint. So don't snap the elastic. We've all had enough pain and anguish. Just change it wrists. It's that simple." David R. Hamilton, that I've been quoting a lot lately because he's just got a new book that came out. That's where I got the complaint exercise. Just change it wrists. And if you complain about the color of the elastic or that it's too tight, I've now gone just to beige elastics for the most part, so that there's no complaint about the color. I got them a little bit bigger. And anything you say that starts with a swear, pretty darn sure it's going to be a complaint. Whatever starts with a swear, probably followed by a complaint. So keep that in mind. The other piece I love that I quoted in my book is from Reverend Joel Osteen, which I got to meet him when I was in Houston. It was great to meet him. And he now has a copy of my book and his quote in it. He talks about the I am. Anything you say that follows the words I am will follow you. So if you say, I am tired, I am angry, I am bitter, you will be. Replace all of those. You can be tired, but instead of saying, I am tired, you can turn that around and say, I am looking forward to having restful sleep. I am looking forward to whatever it is. Instead of the complaint, the I am could be turned around into something positive and zesty and fun. That's what I leave you with today. Make it zesty. I am so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that you've joined me. And I'm so happy that you're sharing this wisdom teachings with your friends and with others. Thank you so much for being with me. I love you, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.